Okay, here's the audience. Okay.
All right, so my presentation is on how to catch a fish, specifically a largemouth bass, which is a game fish here in Florida. So one of the most fulfilling and thrilling feelings you can experience in the outdoors is reeling in a fish that you spent lots of time and effort working towards catching. If it's something you have yet to experience, I'm going to inform you on how you can experience it the next time you're at the lake. So this is the Harris Chain of Lakes that most of us live near. I live like right up here near Lake Griffin. Then you got Harris, Eustis, Dora, Yale, Eau Claire. And this is one of the best places you can come to bass fish in the country. So it's cool that I got to grow up fishing on it. So I've taken many people for the first time and lots of different backgrounds and cultures and stuff, and they all had a great time. It's not something that you have to be raised a certain way or have a certain interest to do it. Anybody can do it. So to get started doing it, oops. One second. Okay. So you need a rod and reel to get started. A lot of people kind of that scares them off because they think they have to spend all this money, but you don't. You spend, this guy's spending $86 or $700 and they do the same thing. You can just go to Walmart and get any of the combos that you see there. That's what I started with and they work great. The kits come with the rod, the reel, the line, and sometimes you can get lures, but you don't need that because this next lure is something I recommend over any other bait. It's called a Senko, and it's a soft plastic worm. It's supposed to imitate a worm, and it's according to John Neperty Jr. from Bassmaster Organization, quote, the Senko has to be considered one of the most simplest and most effective lures for catching bass today, unquote. So, guy from a bass magazine recommends it, so you should probably use it. And then the next thing you gotta do is pick your spot to go fishing at. So if you got a boat, you obviously wanna go here to a boat ramp to put your boat in the water. Or you can go on Google Maps and just look up places to fish near me, just zooming in, find ponds and lakes. And don't trespass, cause you can get like shot. Or your tire slashed. And then once you arrive at like whatever location you picked out, there's certain spots within the body of water that you want to cast. So this is Kissimmee grass right here, the line of it. There's tons of this in Florida. So the fish like to hang out in spots like this, or out here, back here, because they like to be able to, they like the protection, quote, protection from the sun and or predators, unquote, according to Eric Packard from Fish Talk magazine. So they can hide from the sun and from predators and ambush their little fishies that they like to eat, hiding in those spots. And then the next thing you need to know is how to cast your rod and reel. So like this guy right here, he's offshore fishing, so you don't need to get that crazy with it. But you got your bail up here, you got your line, so you just rip that back with your finger, flip your bail, let her eat at one of these disclosed locations over here. It takes a little practice to get used to it, but it's all in like your wrist and stuff, and you get the hang of it after a couple casts. So that's pretty easy, it's pretty fun. And then, no more slides. Then after that, you just gotta, for the Senko that we talked about earlier, for working that puppy, you just fire her out, let it sink. Just give her some twitches, reel it in, just let it sink some more. That's all you gotta do. Just all the way in. He'll be doing this through the water. And the bass will come up and smack that puppy. So, that's all you need to do. For David Brown, Wired to Fish, says short, rapid, raw twitches to affect a lot of motion. That's all you need. And then the fun part is just being outdoors, whipping your rod around. So just combine all those steps. It's only 3 steps. Just have some patience, bring some friends out, and you'll be reeling them in no time.
Yes, this is so good.
That was a lot better than my last one.